welcome back to a brand new vlog. I am not looking forward to today at all. We have an appointment for Penelope today and it is to have her bloods done, and the last time she had bloods done it was awful. I had, lucky enough, James with me. However, I'm doing it on my own today and I have never been good at taking my kids to have anything that puts them in distress, basically, and this is the first time doing it on my own. Injections I was fine with, but every other thing that my children have had, i.e. MRI scans, cannulas fitted, bloods taken, I've always had someone with me because I just can't do it, and I'm doing it on my own today and I am so scared because I know I'm gonna cry because I hate seeing my kids in distress, and especially with Penelope because she's non-verbal, it's harder because she can't tell me anything, so I literally just have to hold her whilst they stick a needle in her, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I've got to go and take her for those this afternoon. So I've just got to get the kids dressed and ready, and then I've got to get both their bags ready because Lennox is going to my sister's whilst we go over and have her bloods done. I hate going to hospitals anyway on my own. I just don't like it, but I've got to man up. This is very much needed to sort of get some kind of closure. But yeah, I am petrified. So I'm dressed, I'm ready to go. I've just got to go sort the kids and get their bags ready. I have literally just parked at the hospital. It was so busy, but I've managed to get a car parking space outside on the ground floor because it's just easier to get in and out of. I kid you not, I am literally shaking. I am so nervous, and it's not even me having it done. I am absolutely petrified. I hate going to places on my own as it is. I hate coming to hospitals on my own, and I hate dealing with everything on my own, basically. It is only 11:20. Her appointment's not till 12, so I am a little bit early, so I'm gonna let her sleep for another 10 minutes and then we can get out and walk, because we actually are the opposite side of the hospital where we need to be, if that makes sense. So I need to obviously make sure we've got plenty of time to get there and find everything on time. I have reversed into my car parking space, but I now am probably thinking I shouldn't have because I've got to get the pushchair out. But yeah, we are here. We are going to get on the move to get to her appointment and just get it over and done with, because I physically feel sick. We are now back from the hospital, and honestly she did absolutely amazing. They put the numbing spray on this time because the last time she had bloods we used the cream and I don't think it worked because she literally screamed the whole time, whereas this time they put the spray on and she didn't even flinch. She was just more frustrated and angry that they were holding her arm in place. So it literally took all of about 5 minutes and it was done, and she done really, really well. So I've quickly whizzed home. So I was dying for a wee, and none of the family toilets at the hospital were open, and there was no one really around to ask whether they were just out of order or whether they just weren't open or what. I don't know what was going on. So I then went to my sister's. They were out at the park and I was like, I'm dying for a wee. So I've come home, gone for a wee, and I'm giving Nelly her lunch. I'm also just going to grab myself a pot noodle. Big drink of squash now because I am parched. I'm so thirsty. And do you know how much parking cost me at the hospital? Because I would have only have had to pay for an hour, but I literally got there, I think it was like 3 minutes over the hour mark, and they charged me for 2 hours, so I paid £5.20 for like an hour at the hospital. I was just like, what is going on? But yeah, once Penelope's eaten her lunch, I'm going to take her to the shop. I'm going to go get her a little chocolate bar for being absolutely fantastic. She was so super brave. Like, I'm so proud of her. And then go pick Lennox and Summer up from my sister's to give my sister a bit of a break. She's only had Lennox for about 2 hours, and obviously she had Summer overnight, so need to give her a little bit of a break really. But I honestly appreciate the help that I get from my family to be able to take Penelope to all these important appointments that need to happen. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some lunch now because I am starving. Good morning. It's actually a few days later now. The last day or two, we literally didn't do anything else. But today, Penelope has nursery at 12, so I'm gonna go drop her off, and then I wanna go get the stuff for the kids' bedroom to start decorating because it's driving me mad now. I am set on the sage green, but now I am in two minds. I'm so indecisive. I had originally wanted to do white with the rest of the walls, but I don't know whether that's going to make it feel too cold and just a bit too stark, and it's just going to show up all the marks if the kids put their hands on the wall. I'm now debating whether to do like a creamy beigey brown to go with it, because I think sage and cream go really, really nice together. But I also don't want to make the room feel too boyish, because obviously they share. Lennox is a boy, Penelope's a girl, and I don't want to make it feel too boyish. So I'm kind of a bit stuck, but I know I can kind of get sage green and pink kind of accents, because again, sage and pink go really nice together. But I'm now in two minds. I'm definitely going to go obviously get the white ceiling paint and the sage green main feature wall paint today, and then I may have to just go get some testers with other colours to figure out what I want to do. I may go run into my mum and my sister because they're pretty good at things like this, and I'm just really struggling. Like, I have a vision in my head of how I want it to look, but I'm never able to kind of pull it all together, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm a bit stuck on that, so I may have to go run into them and be like, can somebody help me? We have the gloss already, so that's fine, and I've got to go get paintbrushes and rollers and paint trays and dust sheets and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to get done today. It's supposed to be quite warm today. There is a cold breeze, but yeah, that is the plan of action for today. And we've also got to try and get a urine sample from Penelope to send off to the doctors today, if we can get it done. But it's so hard trying to get a urine sample from a non-verbal 3-year-old. So we're trying that this morning. But yeah, feeling a little bit like indecisive, can't quite pull my visions together right now. We also have a new addition in the kitchen. I got this runner rug. I probably could have done with it being a bit longer, but we hadn't actually originally wanted it in here. We wanted it in the hallway, but it just looked really silly because our hallway is like a really funny shape. So I thought, like, do you know what, we'll put it in the kitchen, and it actually does make such a difference. I would show you the whole of my kitchen, but I haven't washed up yet, so it's a bit of a mess. So we popped it in here for now. And then new additions in here, which I don't think I've shown you. Again, please just excuse the mess, the kids are playing. But we got this TV unit off my sister, which is so much better than the last one, because if you remember from previous vlogs, we had a white one and it was just falling apart. It was horrendous. Obviously the new rug is down again. It could have done with being a little bit bigger, but it is what it is. And Penelope has a new beanbag. She absolutely loves this beanbag. It helps to calm her down. She naps easier and longer in the beanbag. So yeah, and it matches my living room, which is fantastic. We do also have a shelf to go up, but we're going to wait until we've decorated in the living room before that goes up. We've got a little whingy darling. What's the matter, my baby girl? But yeah, we're slowly getting there. I want to get a big, like, cork board, I think. And I mean, like, big cork board for up here so that we can pin all of Nellie's and Lennox's artwork on there, because I am very sentimental. I can't throw any of their stuff away, so it all just ends up on the walls or, you know, put away somewhere. But I thought it'd be really nice to get a really big corkboard up there, to have it all pinned up there nicely rather than sticking it to the wall. This is literally all her artwork from when she started nursery. There is a few other bits like Mother's Day cards, Father's Day cards, all that kind of stuff, but they're tucked away safe and sound. But yeah, we are slowly getting there, and I really wanted to get things moving, but the first room to be done is the kids first, because I want them to have a space that feels nice and cozy and just like a kid's bedroom rather than just a plain box. At this point, I literally just want to scream, because I just can't find a nice colour that's gonna match the green, and all the testers that I picked up, I hate every single one of them. I hate it, so I'm going to show you. So at the top we've got fine cream, which I think that might be okay, but I just don't love it. This looked more creamier, but it's come out grey. I don't know whether it's because it's on the walls. This colour is practically the same as the Magnolia, but it was called Natural Calico, I think, practically the same, and then Almond White. All absolutely awful. Hate every single one of them.